Okay. Talk a little bit and then have him drop in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody.
Roger
Welcome.
Dodger.
Welcome to Serious Sundays, everybody. Yes, it is what it is. It's live. Gonna share real fast.
What's up?
Yes, everybody.
Roger
Welcome.
Dodger.
Welcome to Serious Sundays, everybody. Yes, it is what it is. It's live.
Yeah, my friend, that's your phone.
Yeah.
I just heard myself repeat just what I said. Perfect. Thanks, bro.
Exit out now. Exit out. Exit out. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining in Serious Sundays. Absidy. Kid, Dr. Argo Will is in the building. Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes. Hey, share away. Share away. We're gonna have some special guests or special guests come on and talk to us about some serious stuff. My friend, how about Max Holloway, my friend? I don't know how the
oh,
guy gonna be, bro.
oh, what happened?
He said this whole quarantine that he only went train doing through Zoom. So he never spar, he never roll, no nothing. He only met his coaches
Uh,
on Wednesday when they was getting ready to go to Abu Dhabi.
which is crazy because the other his opponent went straight up train because with somebody.
That's what he was saying. He said he don't believe Max and so on and so forth. Yeah, as long as he was zooming, but he wasn't getting cracked, so his body should be healed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see, bro. Next week Saturday, is either he's gonna be the champ or don't be the champ.
Right. That's nuts, man.
This is Summer's favorite. Yeah. Crazy, yeah, kid. This is Summer's song, my friend. Hey, listen to the
A,
words.
su-
Smooth.
a summer song or summer song?
Summer song.
I was about to throw your jeans in the washer. Till I saw a piece of paper saying Tasha. I gotta say, I found this a bit shocking. It's some receipts here that say you went shopping. You bought some Nike shoes, but why you buying stockings? Boy, how could you lie to me? Thought you would die for me. I'm not accepting another apology. After 3 years, I'ma let it go. Can't stand around crying no more. Got your backpack sitting by the door. I'ma leave your heart broken on the floor. You gon' be in the emergency room. I'm standing by your bed and so tempted to fuck. You gon' be in the emergency room.
Yeah, and then she get drunk. We gotta play that song. Hey, she know word for word. She get the damn move, everything too. Yes. What?
Yeah, I saw her. Um,
The,
I saw her story because when she was chugging that beer and she was gonna try to bust him on her head, the bottle.
you know that? She's nuts.
That is hilarious, my friend.
Once again, thank you guys for joining in. Share, share. We're gonna start the show pretty soon. Serious Sundays. We're gonna bring on a Fat's cousin, one of the officers here in Hawaii.
Gee.
We're gonna talk about some laws and some other stuff. That you guys can ask him some questions, and he'll be here to listen and answer. And if he can't, me and Fats will be answering because we are part officers. But hey,
What?
everybody,
Yeah,
4th of July. Let me know how your 4th of July went. I'm gonna tell you this.
exactly.
Ask Tiari how her 4th of July went. She's still down. Nobody can drink with me, my friend.
Yeah, I heard about it, my friend. You told us a little bit about it.
You
I
kind of
want
don't to everybody. Whoever live in the housing probably heard.
to. I want to hear more about it, though.
After that was all good. Told them meet me and Fats in the park. Once again, what's up, everybody? Let us know who's here. Give us a thumbs up, a high five, whatever you want to give us. $5, $2, 50 cents. Let us know how your 4th of July went. Mine was not bad. Still at home. I didn't want to go to the beach because in about 10 days you're gonna have about 100 cases. Watch.
Probably tomorrow, my friend. Starting tomorrow, you probably get plenty more because
Been averaging
that's
20 something.
crazy.
Now tomorrow. You seen the beaches yesterday though? Seen pictures?
No, I mean, I seen a lot of my friends at the beach partying, and that was a lot of people already.
My friend, the beaches was crazy. Really fucking crazy.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July because the state can shut us down again. And everybody gonna have to stay home and we cannot do shit again.
Mike, what's up, Mike? Yes. Share away. Let everybody know it's our Serious Sunday show. We're gonna have an officer come on and answer some questions for us and maybe some questions from the followers. So we'll be starting pretty soon. If not, you got a question for us, let us know. You want to talk about something that's going on in the world today? Hey, by all means, jump in. Say
Jump in.
Send you that link and jump in. Yes, my friend. My friend, did you see about the flags in Kailua?
No, what happened with that? See, I've been out of the loop the past couple of days, my friend.
So what happened was
Oh, here we go. What happened was
somebody out there will go plant small little American flags in one of the islands and two big
yeah.
flags. And so I guess when Hawaiian was pissed off, went out there on Pula Mall and go plug in his Hawaiian flags.
Yeah.
Yes, my friend. You know. So that was some big trips in Kailua. I never hear nothing really after that, but I don't know. You know me, my friend.
Yeah. So I got some stuff to say about that, my friend. So I understand a lot of people in me you're gonna be pissed off with the United States, you know. They with America, like I seen a lot of people posting, I can celebrate 4th of July because of what America did to Hawaii. I understand all that, you know what I mean? And to each their own, but I had a conversation with my brother yesterday when he came over for dinner. Even he said, I mean, yeah, you're not gonna celebrate 4th of July, but you're gonna take all the benefits of 4th of July, you know what I mean? Like if you work, but they gave you the day off, a holiday, you enjoyed your day off, did you not? You might have not celebrated 4th of July, but you took that day off. Because then again, some companies, if you did work and they gave you holiday pay, you're not going to tell them, no, I don't celebrate 4th of July. Keep the holiday pay.
Exactly.
You're not going to say that.
Exactly.
So you might have not like supported the 4th of July for your reasons, but at the same time, you benefited from it.
My friend,
So
I seen one meme today. I should have saved them. I should have saved it.
That's what I'm talking about. I seen everybody posting that.
Oh, you seen the one about the It says I don't support the United States, and it said 4th of July and then July 5th. When are we gonna get our second stimulus check? Like,
Yes.
you're right, my friend. They're not gonna turn them down.
You know what I mean? If
They're
you're
not.
really totally against it, you know what I mean? There's pros and cons to all the shit that happened to us, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not trying to justify what they did to Hawaii and stuff like that, but
Hey, my friend, like I said,
if it wasn't them, would be somebody else, right?
my friend,
We all know that.
if it wasn't them, would you either be Russia or China?
Even Japan.
Japan.
You know what I mean? If
Like
it
right
wasn't them, would have been somebody else.
Right now, they give us back the state. They give it back to the Hawaiians. Who will protect us from one bomb?
Yeah. We don't.
You know what I mean?
You say mim
Mim.
or meme?
I say mim. Is it meme
It's meme.
or mim? Oh, Mike, shoots then. Put me on blast. Once again, everybody, it's Serious Sundays with your boy Dubs.
And your man Facts.
And let us know who's on. Say what's up, hi, goodbye. What you doing? How you doing? If you want to join in, come on, man. We want to get people to join in. I know everybody likes to write their comments. I want to see somebody speak their mind on the live. Speak their mind.
I want to know how people feel about wearing masks. Because before, all you had to do was wear a mask when you go into like a public establishment, like a store, you know, stuff like that. But when you're out in the open, it's up to you if you like wear a mask. Just keep your social distancing. But now you got to use a mask wherever you go, my friend.
Yes, my friend. I never worked this weekend, so I don't know how they really did it in the club this weekend.
That's nuts, right?
Because before you could just wear it going in, but now you gotta wear it wherever you at now. Huh?
Yep.
That-
Wherever you at.
That's crazy.
Spitfire.
Bum, bum, bum,
Hi.
bum.
Hi, goodbye.
Yes, once again, my friend, can you type that question out?
Which one is that?
How do you feel about wearing a mask everywhere?
Yeah. Roger.
But did you die? But did you?
Did you die? Nope.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Mike says a mask makes me feel like a superhero.
Gee.
Hey, Mike, well, I want to know what superhero would you be?
Yeah.
What superhero are you, Mike? Once again, our question right now from my man Fats is, how do you feel about using a mask everywhere now? Before you could just use it, take it off, but now you have to use it everywhere. Spitfire said I'm Batman.
Yes. And I can hear his Batman voice too.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Once again, thank you guys for joining in. Please share away. Yes, Orange Master was waiting for you. Oh, he said he'll be
Yeah, he's on.
Flubber lunch. Flubber lunch. Flubber lunch. Orange
That's
Master.
his superhero.
Yes, Orange Master. Seen you enjoying the pool, eh? Cameron, Saboose. Thanks for joining in, man. Our question right now is, how do you feel about wearing a mask everywhere? My friend, my thoughts on that sucks, man.
It does. Though. I feel like that shit sucks too.
My wife,
but
she said she just don't pull them down for a minute, maybe like a minute. And
she got busted.
She said the manager came over there and told her she had to put her mask back on.
Snap.
I see that shit sucks, man.
It does.
Which one are you using? But the thing sucks.
That's what I tell you. Wherever I go, my friend, I make it quick. Cause I tell you the truth, I only leave the house to go like food shopping and stuff, full of gas, stuff like that. Right. But if I go in food shopping, I make one list. I go in there, I hit them, and I get it out. Yeah. You mean the quicker I can make all my errands with using the mask, the quicker I don't need to wear them,
Yeah.
Even today, like my mom
cannot breathe, bro.
It is hard. Hey, try working out. Working out with that.
I wonder how them going back to the gym tomorrow, bro. I wonder if you have to work out with them. You have to work out with it on?
Probably, my friend.
Oh my god.
Guaranteed.
I can't even breathe with the thing not on.
Yes, we're gonna figure that out.
Green Arrow is a cool superhero. Nice. But your name is Orange. Can you be Orange Arrow? Once again, everybody, thanks for joining in. Our question right now is, how do you feel about wearing a mask everywhere? Because right before this, yesterday? Friday.
No.
You could use it and take it off when you stay inside of a bar or
and then
other establishments. Now it's like full blown. You got to use it. I wonder how it was.
Even if you're walking down on empty street, my friend.
That's crazy.
You gotta have them on.
Should have seen 4th of July. Nobody even had masks.
Yeah, bro.
Workout with them on. Mike said workout with them on. I quit. I get my money back.
You gotta be like that one lady, don't know, cut the hole over here so your nose can fit through.
You seen the ones on Instagram, they use a wiper cover.
What is that?
No, the wipes for the baby.
Oh yeah, because get the hole, huh?
Yeah, so just open them up and they put their straw for drink the alcohol. I was like, yeah. And the Human Torch.
Hey, even the bars, my friend, like during this whole time, even when not supposed to have live music, I've seen bars with live music, bro.
Nah, I think everyone was doing it with the plexiglass. I think could, yeah. They said
some of them have, but some of them they never have.
Yeah, no, because I seen with Uncle Capins. They was doing one show yesterday to go on the beach. I was like, oh, yeah,
No, like Plexiglass for the stage, that's one thing, but then inside the bar to separate everybody in there,
Yeah.
can cut.
They had on show at Pure yesterday. They said it was freaking major, so guaranteed they broke the rules. Oops.
Mask on, shorts optional.
Good bike.
You only come up with a mask and nothing else.
As long as you don't do this.
Yeah.
Dude. Once again, please share away. This is our Serious Sundays with your boy Dubs.
And your man Fats.
And we're here just to talk about what's going on island, worldwide. If you got something you want to bring up, even if it's not really serious, just bring it up. If it's a serious relationship question, go right ahead. Yes, look, my man Ed Boy is in the building. Shit, I put my mask on and get the looks from the girls laugh a lot. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Ed Boy, do you guys have to use a mask when you guys are on the roof? When you guys are doing the solar panels? That's what I thought is out there that everybody knows masks really don't work, but yeah, we have to wear them anyways.
You're right, my friend. It's proven that the mask not gonna stop you from getting, but it does cut down the risk of you spreading them. Yeah,
it's not 100%, but it helps. It helps a little bit.
It cuts down the. But yeah, it doesn't.
What is the banana gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I wear the mask that my friend had made for us, but what is that gonna do? And I mean, it doesn't have no filter, no.
And at this point in time, it's like, shit. It's either you wear the mask or you stay home.
Yeah.
Like no matter how much problems people have with wearing the mask and it's not 100% effective, you gotta wear them because if you're out there, I'm pretty sure you can get fined or arrested, right?
Yeah, guaranteed. That's what they're saying. Even like the bars now, they're going to kind, like hire undercovers to go into bars
and if you know what I mean, obviously your job is going to require you to wear them too, but you're not going to go work and tell them I'm not wearing that.
Right. Yeah, Ed Boy said they don't have to. It's just when they talk to the homeowner after when they're on the roof, they don't need.
Yeah.
Christy Burns said $5,000 fine.
Ooh. I wear the mask.
But when I forgot my mask, I tried covering my face with a shirt. I know can. I don't think so.
That's hard. I see plenty of people that just walk around there. I
You know
saw that.
AutoZone today. A couple guys in there. I mean, I guess it's up to the people that's running the store or whatever.
It's pretty much the same concept though, because like the masks that you said your friends wear, the one that we wear,
right?
That's like having a dry fit T-shirt on and putting them over your face.
Just on design on them.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you guys for joining in right now. We're talking about how does everybody feel about using a mask everywhere you have to go now. That's the topic right now. So chime in. Let us know how you feel. Everybody hates it. There's some good to it because it helps the risk or helps you out a little bit. But then it just sucks, man, my friend. Like today, we went today. We was driving. Oh, yesterday we was going to drive to AutoZone. We got to the end of the street and like, what? The shit, you got your mask. Nope. Turn around.
Yeah.
I get a bad habit of not leaving them in my car. You know, because I just put them down and I walk in the house.
Yeah. On the weekends, I wash all mine and then I put like 3 or 4 in a car. That way I don't need to worry. I always got a stack in there. Mm-hmm. Do it.
Yeah, no.
Not even that, you know. Like I mean, if you, I know anybody that went actually to the beach for 4th of July. I know what they saw, what they thought.
Yes.
You guys ended up spending your 4th of July Saturday at the beach. Let us know how it was. Because I think it was Wednesday, me and my friend will go Waikiki for do a little walkthrough.
Yeah.
And nobody cared because of a mask, social distancing. Now that for all you volleyball players out there, spike and serve, they was going strong.
Yeah.
My friend, they had 12 people on the court, each. What you mean the stand, right? The volleyball.
Where's the social distancing? Where's the 10 people?
No ways, bro. It's all in huddles, talking, sweating,
The mask, it's a
touching
front.
us.
You go beach and everyone just party. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my friend. Like, I just don't know what is it gonna take for everyone to take it really serious. You know what I mean? I mean, we got I think 19 people right now died.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 cases, but what seven? I think like 770 something recovered so far. So actually, it's only 200 something, whatever the number is, active as we speak.
Yeah.
So when do you, or when does it get serious enough for everyone to take it serious? I mean, like I take it serious, but honestly, I don't take it serious. It's a shitty feeling, but out of 1,000 whatever cases, I only know one person that had it. You know what I mean? So the only time we use masks is to go to the store and buy beer.
Yep.
You right on that one. You are right on that one.
Yeah. I ain't lying. Like, and I understand, you know what I mean? I understand everybody, they tired of this already, right? But they don't understand if it starts spreading like hell again, they're gonna shut us down again. And we all wanted to get to this point where they was gonna reopen everything. I understand why they're reopening slow because they don't like when big massive kind, but even you, my friend, you always say it's gonna happen, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
shit.
my
Because you
friend.
know when it's going to be big, they're gonna shut us down again, bro.
Okay, my friend. I have a question for you. I don't know if you get the answer, but if anybody else get the answer, not it's not. There's no real true answer to the question, but I want to hear your thought on the question. There it is. Do you think we can afford to shut down again, though?
No.
My thing is, if we shut down again, shit, this state gonna be freaking corrupt, man. Everyone is gonna start.
So, what was it? Friday night, right after you left, bro. I had a conversation with somebody about that. The messed up thing about it is that we put all our eggs in one basket because Hawaii is known for one thing only: the tourism industry, bro,
Right.
hospitality. So when this guy shuts down, yeah, the whole island gonna lose money. And you know what I mean? Especially if the government lose money, we all gonna die out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody gonna lose money if they lose money. Like all the unemployment and stuff like that, they're not gonna be able to keep up. You know what I mean? I
You're right.
think they already used all the money for unemployment, but the federal is pouring money into us to keep that shit going. But I think it's about time they start legalizing some shit already, bro.
My friend. Legalize weed and legalize gambling.
That's what I'm saying. And if they don't want to go to a certain extent of legalizing gambling, dude, all we gotta do is like lottery ticket, bro.
Yeah.
The lottery ball. Just sell scratch cards. Everybody can play.
Legalize fishing machines.
That too, you know?
Yeah, just tax them. Tax the shit out of them.
So, there's a person that after you guys left, that's the person I just met for the first time, but we had a conversation. And even that person said that there's ways, and which is probably this, bro. Every time the bill comes up to legalize gambling, which I believe that might be true, that there's people in Vegas and stuff like that pay off politicians here to fucking stop the bill. Because if you put legalized gambling in Hawaii, you know how much we would scoop? If you live anywhere in the United States and you like gamble, why are you gonna fly to Vegas now? Because you can come to Hawaii, get the view, get all the tourism stuff, and the gambling right here.
One stop shop, eh?
Yeah, and you know how all of our people in Hawaii, instead of them leaving, they can gamble right here. But for us, it can be nicer to go there and gamble because it's just a different atmosphere and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But for everybody else, from now on, everybody's bachelor party is gonna be right in Hawaii. 'Cause everybody around the nation will fly here.
Once again, everybody, thanks for joining in. Please share away Serious Sundays. We have a guest coming up in a little bit. But right now, we're just talking about what we think about using the mask everywhere you have to go. Not
Even
shut
we,
down, bro.
my friend.
What about lockdown? 9 to 2 a.m. I get dollars that needs to be spent.
That can happen too.
That'll be smart too. Maybe lock everybody down for a certain amount of time. You know what I mean? Like
The curfew, like they did the last time.
curfew, yes.
Yeah, you only gonna go out if you gotta work.
Yeah.
Only those people can go out.
I don't mind that. But once again, still throughout that time you get to go out, still everybody gonna be with each other. Everybody gonna, because if you're locked down overnight and the bars just shut down, nobody gonna be out anyway, so it's kind of useless.
Yeah. Even me and you, my friend, did we not have a conversation about bars and stuff like that?
Yes, we did. My
Right
friend.
now, at this point, if you own a bar or you run a bar, your best bet is a kitchen, because make food and have pickup, do set up something special with delivery, DoorDash, give some discounts. That's the only way I see you making money if they shut you down. But if they shut you down, you're only one bar or a club, no kitchen, no food. Dang, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, my friend, you're in the dark.
Yes, my friend. Keep it in darkness in here. Or I can bust this bad boy. Let me try to see how it looks right now. Oh,
Yeah. Try to take them down a little bit. Turn them down. Cannot ring light.
right there.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the one right there. Once again, everybody, thank you guys for joining in Serious Sundays with your boy Dubs.
See, man, Fats.
And we just out here talking about things that's going around the world, going around on island. If you on, please say what's up. Say hi. Let us know you're on. You want to join the show? Send me a message. I'll send you a link.
If you cook junk, then no can. Yeah, I understand that too. Because a lot of the bars they only serve food because that's just something to do. But they pour everything into drinks and stuff like that. Kamalani, what's up? So yeah, a lot of times when you go to the bar, yeah, I mean the food there's food, but it sucks, But like you said, if you get a good cook, should be able to, make money at least on that end.
But that's my thing, I mean, go find a cook. But like we
Yeah.
said, go to a bar, you can grind. You make so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Mino, what's up, Mino?
Yeah, Mino.
Essential worker. I always see him on live, working hard.
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. So yeah, we got that, the new mask thing and stuff like that. Again, I still see stories about, people posting like strange men trying to grab kids,
Yes, my friend, that's crazy. I have one right over there by Safeway, right?
Yeah.
Right now, but if you just moved a little bit to your left, we'd see Safeway.
Which is crazy. I mean, what do we do about that? You know what I mean?
Does anybody know how we can do it as a community?
As a community, we gotta watch out for each other,
Legally, because we're not doing the
Yeah.
other way.
Well, even that, like a lot of times, one of the teachers that we had when I was going to high school, they used to tell me that if laws was based off of morals, because this world will be a better place. You know what I mean? You got countries that if you steal something, they cut your hands off.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? If they're going to cut your hands off, tell me this, my friend, you're going to steal. No. Hell no. If the consequence is you're going to cut my hands off, I ain't stealing shit.
You're right, my friend. I wouldn't steal.
Yeah.
I don't even steal now.
Instead of hearts of millions, my friend.
Yes, you, my friend.
Stealing the hearts of millions. If that's a crime. So, yep, the mask deal is crazy. The, sex trafficking, the kidnapping of kids or kids just going missing in general.
Did you see the one from last night? The young boy in Macau?
No,
what 9 times, bro.
How old is this kid?
They said 18 years old.
And he got stabbed 9 times.
9 times, they said, from a party in Macau. Mino said still and just don't get caught. Yeah, but if you get caught, you're going to lose your pinky toe.
Dude. And you don't know how important your pinky toe is till you lose them, cuz.
You gotta walk like this.
Yeah.
Yes, my friend. But yeah, back to that one. He got stabbed 9 times. They said he's in serious condition. Had surgery, I think, today or something. But that's crazy. They just don't know what happened. Everyone's saying they don't know what happened once again.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this too. Last week, a mother found her daughter hanging in the closet 5 o'clock in the morning. And
Shit.
guess how old the daughter was, my friend?
Oh,
9 years old.
what?
9 years old blew my mind when I found that out, bro.
Friend,
And you know what I mean? I didn't see it in the news or anything, bro. I heard it personally through someone that knows them personally. Like, what's going on in the world today? They're 9 years old. They're
Yeah.
committing suicide, bro.
That's
What's happening in their life that all that kind of stuff is going on.
here you go, my friend. You got this.
It says, yes, so true. Find a couple of good chefs and take over business that had shut down because they don't have COVID-19 proof business models. Let's see. Plantation, tavern, restaurant shut down and selling their business for $150K because they don't have a business model to meet this pandemic financial crisis. Yep. Which is crazy. I tell you, I mean, I understand our tourism industry, that's gonna be our livelihood, right? Yep. That's the saddest thing I heard this week so far. I was a 9-year-old kid. But then as for Hawaii, like we said, that's our industry, right? Tourism industry, hospitality, all of that is shut down. So, I mean, for the past 5 years, us at Kamiki High School, we ran academies, right, my friend?
Right.
Freshman Academy, Entertainment Academy, Hospitality Academy, and STEAM. This year, I mean, this upcoming school year, we got rid of Entertainment Academy, yeah, bro. And we're gonna pour all our kids into hospitality. And I understand why. I know why. That's our bread and butter right here in Hawaii. And they had a hard time of actually creating a pathway, right, my friend, of connecting students to entertainment.
Through entertainment.
Which shit. Should I say it, my friend? Should I say it?
My friend, it is what it is.
No filter. You got that shit straight. I blame the teachers.
Boom.
I blame the teachers that are in charge of the Entertainment Academy. There was only one that was strong, which was our what is that? Our acting classes, theater arts, all of that. That was strong. Which in the previous years, like when we was going high school, Jesus Christ, like the actual poly music side was going strong. We even had one digital media center, like $1 million digital media center, and we cannot produce nothing, my friend, out of that.
Nothing at all.
The teachers that was in charge of that program, they didn't produce nothing.
Nah,
And they put it on the kids. Well, the kids don't like doing it anymore. They don't like do this. They're not motivated to that. But as a teacher, you're the one that's supposed to motivate them, because you cannot tell me the kids cannot do digital media. I see some of the stuff they post on social media. That's amazing. And they do them all off their phone.
Exactly.
But with the programs we purchased, the computers we got, the recording equipment, cameras, microphones, and stuff like that, they should be putting on full-on shows. But no can. Because they're not interested in the type of work that they're putting out there.
Kamani said, tourism business is not our industry. Our government brainwashed us to think it was. I'm in my humble opinion. No, you're right.
Yep. Hey, you said it. Kamalani, you said it. Right? I truly believe that's not the only thing we have to offer, bro. But what we going to do, you know what I mean? It's not, bro.
Edward said, how much people recorded something and did anything about it? Never video of the good things or the good things you do in life. It's all over your heart. Let somebody video you and look them up. Love not video.
That's not, yeah. It's crazy, my friend.
Crazy. Once again, thank you for joining Serious Sundays with your boy Dubs.
See, man, Fats. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. Share with us what you guys did for 4th of July. We want to know from the people that actually went to the beach. Just let us know what it looked like. We're not gonna blame you. We're not gonna blame you for spreading COVID, but we just like know what it looked like. Because Wednesday when we went to the beach, we was the only 2 idiots with masks on walking around.
My friend, want to look like this?
Coronavirus!
Coronavirus.
I'm telling you, shit is real.
And I have a lot of people tell me that I just way too sensitive about this, and I'm doing a little bit extra by keeping my kids home and stuff like that. But in the end, if this does blow up and everybody start getting sick, I did everything I know I had to do to keep my family safe. You know what I mean?
You're right.
But for me to let them just take them anywhere just because we bored in the house and we should get out and stuff like that, that's on me. You know what I mean?
Shit,
and
man. So bad.
With the stories and shit I hear from other people and what happened to their kids, I would never wish that on anybody's kid, bro. Not only that, you know what I mean? Like if they want to take my daughter out and stuff like that, and somebody attacked them and tried to take her, it's like, damn. As a parent, if you're watching somebody else's kid, you know what I mean, and they go missing under your watch, what are you gonna say to the parent to make them feel comfortable?
Yeah. You're right.
That's what I like. You know what I mean? If whoever I trusted my daughter to and they go missing or something happened, what are you gonna tell me to make me feel comfortable as a parent? So when I keep them with me, I just want to keep them safe.
Got this one. You got it.
Yeah. Gotta vote the right people in office. That's right. My friend, did you register to vote?
My friend, I cannot.
I text you, or actually I tagged you guys in the registration to vote.
You did, my friend.
Yes, I did. I registered. Well, I've been registered, but I updated my register.
I don't vote because I think it's corrupt, so I don't think my vote will count.
My friend, your vote can count. Good.
Two people stay camping on the west side. I see my friend from like Wednesday, might have been there, and they're still there. But we cannot trust everyone with our own kids. With our cakeys, right? You are right.
Yeah, there's some trust issues when it comes to, you know what I mean, like your own kids. Like me, it's not, I don't want to say that I don't trust the people that are watching them, but as a parent, you know that you have more invested into your kids that you would watch them way more than anybody else could, you know?
Hey, Mike, can you send me that through Messenger? I can open up the clip or the video.
Oh my God. There's a video of everybody partying, see?
Oh, my friend, I'm telling you, I was watching all my friends. Some of them might be listening right now. They was at the beach raging. Everyone was like, oh, you coming beach Sunday? You coming beach for the July? It's a lot. I would never go on that day. Especially with what's going on now.
Yeah.
You don't know if the person next to you is sick or the person that was swimming next to you was sick and all over you.
And like they said, right? Like a lot of people that are positive, some of them show no symptoms, man.
No symptoms.
So somebody could be walking around, you know what I mean? Could be one of your family members chilling with you and you have no idea. Because some of the cases, they have no idea how they got them. And I can tell you how they got them. They got them from a person that showed no symptoms. Yeah.
You're right on down, my friend. Yep, Kamalani, me too.
Me too. I mean, last week, Monday, we ended up going to the beach for my dad's birthday, celebration. But when we went, there was hardly anybody there, bro.
Friend,
it's a Monday. What's up?
So if you're asymptomatic, that means you have no symptoms.
You show no symptoms, no fever, no shortness of breath, no cough, You just carry the virus.
That's crazy, my friend.
Right? And once they found out that people carry them without showing symptoms, that's crazy. That's scary as hell, my friend. There could be one guy out there that has it and it just spread them to everybody because he feels awesome. You know what I mean? I feel good today. I feel strong today, but he's still carrying the virus, That's why they're trying to work on getting the testing for everybody, right? Either
Right.
cheaper or free, because that's the only way we can catch the people that are asymptomatic that are positive with the virus. Because if they're not showing any symptoms, what makes you think they can go in to get tested? But yet they like charge everybody for the test. Because
And they got to figure out how they can do that for free.
Mhm.
Because if not, people just gonna be carrying them for a long time. But so
And they say they have the vaccine already, bro. I read up on that. That
that,
wasn't I didn't like get all my information together for it because today wasn't supposed to be that day we talk about that. Jared was supposed to talk about something different, but this came up, so we started talking about it. But they said they found the vaccine already, and they're trying to figure out two prices because for government insurance, medical insurance, or private insurance, there's two separate prices. But I tell you this: if they have the vaccine or what they think is a vaccine, maybe it might not be the vaccine. It might just be something that can help ease all the symptoms. You know, but
it's just
if
stupid.
somebody can find out what company is that, which I trying to find out what company is that, you guys better buy some shares right now because they're about to blow up and make billions.
Exactly. Joe,
Go buy some shares.
Joey said,
Be smart.
Can everyone write my company and ask them to close again? I like collect unemployment and stay home again. Premier Barbershop. Thank you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I asked because hotels they started opening up and started calling all their people back, but a lot of people never take them, bro, because they made more money staying home than they did working. Cause
Yeah, but we all know that unemployment going to end, so you might as well.
it ends soon. But you know them, they're gonna ride them out till it ends. Maybe the month that it'll end, they're gonna start either going back to their old job and they're gonna reapply for new jobs. Now, yeah, during this pandemic, which they say it's gonna be at least 2 years now before we get over this.
Joey,
Um,
that kind of happens. I need you to cut my hair. Sorry.
yeah.
Nobody
No.
rates Premier
House
Barbershop.
visits. House visits.
He on his own. No, he don't do house visits during pandemics.
Shit.
He on
So
his
we gotta
own.
visit his house.
Yeah. Just
Go to Joey's house.
Joey,
So he cut her hair.
Joey, come on, say, come on here.
We're gonna protest in front of his house for cut her hair. What we got there?
Yes. Oh man. Once again, thank you guys for joining in. It is what it is. Serious Sundays with your boy Dubs.
It's your man Fats and Kamalani is right. Did you see that?
No, sorry, my bad.
It says it goes for all viruses and diseases. You can be a carrier without the symptoms. You're right, because you look at me and Dubs. You cannot tell we got STDs.
Sexually transmitted diabetes.
Yep, that's how we got the diabetes. Through sex. I blame our other halves.
Come on,
So
every pandemic lasted 2 to 3 years throughout our history. History repeats itself. Yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like this one is, a little bit more than the others supposedly. I mean, we just gotta beat it out. But the way everybody treated it, this one was crazy. The way social media blew it up, it just made everybody freaking lose their minds.
And the funny thing about it, bro, is that the government knew this was coming around too.
Oh yeah.
Because when this all started, you know how they ran out of like all the protective, personal protective equipment and stuff like that. So according to them, the Obama, when he was president, they had like stock loads of them that was ready for when stuffs go down. They was ready to, distribute all of those things. But they said that when Trump took over, he never wanted to refill them because there was something happened during Obama's when he had to send out those things and distribute them, stuff like that. So they was real low. But when the new incoming president came in, he was in charge of refilling that, and he chose not to. And would be in his, during his presidency that this kind of stuff happened, and we wasn't prepared.
Wasn't exactly.
Because the government knew this kind of thing would happen. Because, like I say, it happens every 100 years. something happens.
Yes, all pandemics are planned. Read its history and connect the dots. You just telling me that like a couple weeks ago, huh?
Yeah.
It's just crazy. You know what I mean? I think what made this pandemic more worse that social media was really a hot thing now. I mean,
Yeah, blowing them up. Yeah.
couples was social media was iffy. Only had like certain ones, but now it's everything's online. I can say it today. Oh shit, this is gonna happen tomorrow, and everybody's gonna start tripping.
Yeah.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. It's straight facts. No, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Kamalani. I'm 100% behind you. Yes, it is what it
Yeah.
is. It's behind you. Like
Hey,
my
come.
father he would say, behind you.
I'll tell you this, my friend. Every time there's a conspiracy theory out there, I go and research them, my friend. It's interesting to watch.
Right.
A lot of them can put together a really good argument, but only the ones with just straight facts. You know what I mean? If it's facts, come on now. There's no way you cannot not believe these people. And even if you don't, there should be some kind of doubt. You know what I mean? Where like, damn, that's a lot of good points they brought up. Yeah, my friend. We all know what's going on when this happens. Whenever I'm left by myself, that's when the diabetes kick in and my friend gotta go shishi.
Fucking dickhead.
That's where you going at, no lie. Be honest with everybody. I was told if you're gonna do something like this, you have to be an open book. So I'm an open book. You ask me a question, I'll tell you the truth. So if you guys got a question, ask me the question, I'll tell you the truth. Uh-oh. Damn, Kamalani, when your comment popped up, I thought you was gonna ask me a question. I can remember some people ask me the question. Because it doesn't matter what question it is, I gotta tell the truth. And no, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. See, look, shishi chime. Yeah. I'm sorry for those of you guys commenting. I would shoot them up there, but I'm not in. I'm not the.
Sure.
You can shoot up the comments. You can take them down. But when I see them, I got to read them on screen that's this small. So sometimes it helps when he pops it up on the screen. Yeah, my friend. It's almost that time, my friend.
What time is that?
Wardrobe change. You see him?
My friend, look at this way. No, this way. Get the big fan right there.
Yeah. I'm outside and it's hot. I don't know about you guys out there, but it's been hot the past couple of days. I mean, look at this. Look at this. And I just threw this shirt on when we started the live, which is like 40 minutes ago.
Yes, my friend. You know what that is, though, huh?
Or is that diabetes?
No, never. I would never tease your diabetes.
Yeah, you do.
But you can diabetes.
Boom. That was Bruce Lee told me that one day.
Yes, and not the Bruce Lee I was thinking of.
His name is actually Bruce Lee. Shout out to Bruce.
Bruce.
I wonder if he was a teacher at Kamiki this past year, but is he staying?
No, he's not coming back this year.
There's a lot of teachers that are not coming back.
No, the kind wasn't coming back. Dwayne.
Yeah, because I saw him yesterday at Foodland. But yeah, so Bruce was the one. He tried to offer me chocolates, bro. And I was like, oh, no, I can't have that. Sugar, yeah, because I get diabetes. And he was like, but you can diabetes these. I was like, oh, my God.
And then I was like, yeah, my friend, beat it. Beat it.
Yeah. And your boy Dubs was like, oh, my God, he just was hitting on you. No, he wasn't. He was hitting on you.
Edboy says, I wonder how much of us still stay home. Question: have you guys been out yet?
I've been out.
I've been out. I went to the beach a couple times. to the store. But a lot of the time when we party, just the same Ed boy, just a same group of people every week. And we hope everybody is truthful enough that if they're sick, they'll come and party. You know what I mean? So, but it's been good so far. I mean, knock on wood, but it is what it is. But yeah, I've been out.
Oh shit, my friend, you got balloons moving around you.
Get here. Oh my god, my friend, I almost fucking just shit myself. Where'd it come from? What the? Shut the front door, you fucking shitheads. I really thought it was you.
Yeah, my friend, he doesn't like scary stuff at all.
My friend, I was gonna run, my friend.
And it is funny that it's happening to you.
That's some bullshit.
Because in the movie, you know who you ask if they wanted a balloon, huh?
Who?
The fat boy. You want a balloon, fat boy?
Yes, but yeah, go ahead, everybody. Answer Ed Boy's question.
Yeah, well, to answer everybody's question, I took my kids to the beach once. This was last week, Monday, for my dad's birthday, which, he passed away. So we scattered his ashes at Cala Beach. We went there. But I'm glad it was a Monday, not a weekend, because there was hardly anybody there. And with the group that we was with, we was actually social distancing. And as for the beach side, there wasn't much people swimming.
Wait.
I took my kids to the park one time.
Wait, my friend.
Okay.
You gonna tell me that there was a 6 feet distance between you and Big Rick?
No. But that's like family, and we only had less than 10 of us together right there.
I know,
But I'm gonna tell you this: had it just for my dad's thing, which my sister planned, and you guys know how that goes. I would say there was like 30 people there, and all the tents was together except for us, but even them, they might have put the tents together, but everybody sat on the outskirts of the tent. And I only stayed there for 2 hours, and I bounced. Had to show face, I mean, I couldn't be like, oh, I'm not gonna show up to that.
Ed Boy, the question is, has you been out? Let us know if you've been out, Ed Boy.
If I have to go out, my friend, I take every precaution necessary, man. We have hand sanitizer in the car. The kids always wear masks. For Lyric, we actually put like gloves on her if we enter stores. So, because you cannot, my friend, look at your balloons. You cannot stop a kid from touching things, no matter how hard you try. And that's what's even more crazy, because even in the store, it doesn't matter. If you social distance with people, if they're touching all the products and you end up touching them too, that's how you're gonna get them. They say it doesn't last that long in open air, but if you've been to Walmart, the aisles is freaking packed. Shopping carts, they don't even have. They always run out of the sanitary wipes to wipe down a shopping cart. I seen somebody put up that if you save your paper towel cores, the center of the paper towel, and you cut them straight down, you can take it and put it on top of the cart handle, and you can use that to push around. When you're done, just throw it away.
You know what's funny, my friend? Talking about the kids, the kid keeps touching. I said, "What touching everything?" And I said, "What don't touch nothing." But I said, "What walking around, touching this, touching that."
So that's for us. We keep hand sanitizer in the car,
Yeah.
And every time we go in, we come out, we hand sanitize. Everybody hand sanitize. And if they don't have to go in, they're not gonna go in, bro. If we can keep them home, we're gonna keep them home. But I mean, all parents know there's no way that you can perfectly keep your kids safe. Like, you cannot just keep your kids home all the time. There's gonna come a point where it's like you need to do something and you have to do it, and you gotta take one of your kids. So you take all the precautions that you can. You mask them up, you give them gloves, you sanitize everything. When they come out, you automatically sanitize their hands. If you can find gloves for them, put gloves on them. Teach them how to take off gloves properly, and properly dispose of them. I'm glad for them. Yeah. My friend, you can switch the video, but the microphone caught exactly what you was doing.
Oh, my friend.
You sneeze, huh? Don't nobody touch his microphone over there. He just sneeze all over his microphone.
Everybody said no, I haven't. That's why I got dollar bills and I gotta spend. Shit, we went out to
Hey, even that, you'd be surprised how much money you can save by not either that, or you end up like a Prime member on Amazon, or you start buying like 30 items on Wish for $20, and then when they all come in 3 months later, and you use them one time and the thing broke. You know why you don't order anything off of Wish? Because there's no guarantee on any of those items. What's up?
It took me freaking 2 months to get a remote control car.
Yeah, that was this big in the picture. When the guy held them up, it was like huge like this, and then when he got them, it was like this big.
I was so pissed off. I even forgot about it. And one day I came home, had unboxed. I'm like, what did I order? And open, like, forgot about this thing.
You know what's been getting me is Top Hatter. If you guys ever download that, that's where you bid on items, and the items start at $1. So I won a couple of things. I was like,
3
like
months
seven.
later,
Even Amazon, when all of this went down, it was like being on Prime member never mean nothing, because it took like almost a month for you to get your stuff ever. It's like I paid to be on Prime, and I gotta wait 1 month for it, because all of that was slowed down.
invest your dollar bills.
Build generational wealth. I tell you this, like I've been saying, if you guys can find out what company is creating the what do you call that? Dang.
The vaccine.
The coronavirus, the vaccine. Invest now.
I'm not gonna lie though. I need him to throw those dollars because some people pay my bills with those dollars.
I bought a couple of shares of like airlines, Hawaiian Airlines, stuff like that. Right now it's been going down, but the thing is, when they reopen,
Yes, my friend.
boom, buy low, sell high. Remember that. I even bought some cannabis stocks. So I told my friend about that. I forget what it's called, but it was based out of Canada. And that thing, is doing good. Especially now, there's lots of studies say that cannabis can help you with the symptoms, or actually even help you not catch coronavirus. I don't know where they got that. I think it's just a ploy for everybody buy weed, but
Might be
if you
worth.
gotta stay home. You know what that means, everyone? If you gotta stay
Motto is pandemic proof.
because a lot of people say that staying home and being locked up in your house for this long, it takes a toll on your mind. You know what I mean? Like your mentality is all the kind. Then, like we said, don't do stupid stuff. Just smoke marijuana and calm down. Calm down. For work purposes, we cannot do that. But I tell you this, if it was legal, I would do that and calm down. Julie, calm down. My friend, this balloons is really... I enjoy it, though. I like it. I enjoy the balloons. Yeah.
Run yourself, my friend.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're talking. So we talked about the mask thing, right? But let's talk about the human trafficking and children, kids being taken. We're trying to figure out what we can do as a community to help each other. You know what I mean? Not only that, and like we want to find tips that parents can do to help protect their kids. I tell you, a lot of it has to do with social media. Like they're meeting people on social media, and then they leaving to go meet up with them. Sometimes we got to be honest and talk to our kids, because some of those kind of conversations are hard to have with your kids, but not me. Even when it comes to sex, anybody? Like if you have kids, did you guys have that conversation about sex, and how did that go down? You know what I mean? I tell you this, I said, this is the way I think about it when it comes to sex, because talk to them, because even when they get to that age where that's going to be one of the things, because talk to them and make sure they're educated and they're equipped. Like I would say, buy your kids condoms and give them to them. A lot of people are like, yeah, but you do that, then you're just condoning that they can have sex because you preparing. I said, no, you're not. Because when it comes down to it, they're gonna make the decision themselves. Because like I always tell my other half, did you stop and call your parents and be like, I'm about to have sex right now. Is that okay with you guys? No. If it comes up, they're gonna do them whether we like it or not. But for me, I rather than be prepared. You know what I mean? And if it's a girl, tell them don't ever trust the boy to be prepared or have the things they need to protect themselves during that type of situation. Because in the heat of the moment, we all know, my friend, when the first time you had sex, did you stop and go call your parents and ask permission?
Yeah.
You lie,
No.
right? But that's what I said. So
That was a long time ago.
when it came to talking to our kids about sex, I tell them straight up, good. You know what I mean? This is what can happen if you don't protect yourself. These are the things you need to protect yourself.
I have
a lot of people was like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, buying them condoms, because it's like you telling them you're fine with them having sex. No, it's not. Because no matter what happens, if I don't talk to them about it, I don't give them the stuff they need, they're gonna have sex whether we like it or not.
I'd rather have safe sex than unprotected sex.
Exactly. So I was like, why is that weird? You know what I mean? Because you can explain to your kid, I'd rather you not and wait till you're ready. But then, like I said, when it came to us, just think about your own life. When that came across, you was just down for pound, my friend. You know what I mean?
I only had sex 5 times and I had 5 kids.
Yeah, me too. 3 times. I scared.
Scared to have sex again.
I scared.
Yeah, my friend, I have a question for that question.
Oh, snap.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not, but shoot it.
What is the right age to have that talk?
What is? Hey, that's a good question. Put it out there. I say, the craziest thing, my friend, is intermediate now. They're starting as young as intermediate. So I say this. I guess you're gonna have to start at elementary level, bro. Like 5th grade already.
What?
Just talk to them, like mention it a couple of times, get them in their head, and then push into 11 years old. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was 7th grade. I was 7th grade at Jared, and my classmate was pregnant already. Cause she had her baby in 8th grade.
Doctor.
So it is the right age.
What?
Just be open and talk about it.
I mean,
but the consequences, the decision.
I didn't have the talk with my son yet, but soon. I mean, because I know he into girls and.
Yeah, I know that too, my friend. He's on a prowl right now.
You don't know his mom is nuts.
Yeah. And
who should have that talk? I think both parents. If you have both parents, you should sit down as a group and talk. Because the more the kids can be open to both of you guys, the more they can speak to you about problems that they're having. But yeah, what age is it good to talk to your kids about sex? That's a good one, my friend. That's good. Like you said, the kids starting young nowadays. Billy, how's it going, Billy? You each offer him already.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, my friend? Who should talk to them?
Well, I mean, always gonna be uncomfortable when it's opposite sex talking to you about them. But I mean, if you come together as parents, then you should be fine, you know. Because if it's your daughter you're talking to, yeah, mom's best to talk to her about it. But you want dad to talk to her too, because dad can give her the input of the male side, you know.
Right. Don't listen to the trap.
Because we all know at that age, for females, they're looking for that emotional connection. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when I believe that when they emotionally connected to you, that's when they're ready for have sex with you. But for us boys, it's a physical connection. You know what I mean? So if we pursued you from the beginning, it wasn't like, you know what I mean? We was looking at you from the outside. We wasn't looking for you on the inside. You know what I mean? Eventually that stuff developed, but So as a dad, you need to explain that to your daughter. Even though you dating this person and you guys getting along, it doesn't mean he love you. You know what I mean?
Kamalani, that's a good one. She said, I started talking to my kids at 45 years old about what is good touch and bad touch, stranger danger talk, then progress into sex talk as they got older. That's a good one. Especially
Thank you, Kalani. Thank you, Kalani, for sharing that because, yeah, like she said, I started talking to him as young as 7.
That makes a lot of sense, Kamalani.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, so much people take advantage of young kids. You know what I mean?
And not only that, if your children aren't aware, like she said, like the right type of touching and stuff like that, stranger danger. That's the reason why kids don't say nothing. Because us as parents, we didn't prepare them for that kind of stuff. Where
we have a special guest. He's in the house. You can introduce him, my friend.
Is he?
So sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Everybody's my cousin Dawn right here. This is a guy that's going to enlighten us about the stuff we're talking about.
I don't know about that, bro. Yeah,
only you can, for real.
Don't get you guys' hopes up too high, bro. I apologize. I was actually on a conference call for a union thing, and so that kind of ran a little bit long. So apologies.
Nice. Yeah. No worries. Who's here talking? My friend, would you like to reiterate the topics we're going over?
You got this, my friend.
Yeah, we started off with face masks. So a lot of everybody's all irritated with face masks and they don't like wear them. But like they said, that's an emergency law right now, right? So we gotta wear them, right?
Yeah, currently as the law stands, again, it's the governor's orders, and that kind of, no pun intended, that kind of trumps pretty much everything. Yeah, and so I mean, there's the conspiracy theories out there that COVID is fake and stuff, but the hard part is we don't know. For a while, and I'll be honest, I hear all these different cases, what's going on. I was like, but I don't know anybody that I knew personally that had COVID, right? Until I saw an article and they showed this one Samoan guy out there, and I actually knew him. I know him and his family personally. I did their family's parties and stuff, and I actually called up the wife, and she said, "Hey, this stuff is a real deal. Don't get it twisted. It's just and there's a lot of things behind it. Like again, the media will right sensationalize things, and they always want to fit their narrative.
Yeah.
So for example, like you hear there's X amount of cases of COVID out there. Well, you do your research and you look hard enough. It's really not the cases where you want to be concerned of. It's those that are hospitalized and get affected by these cases. Because you can have COVID and show no symptoms, but that'll be a stat and saying that that person was, that tested positive for COVID and they're fine, they're okay. It's but that number of those that are hospitalized, which is a lot smaller, but still yet though, I mean, again, we still need to be safe. But
so,
yes, wear your mask.
Yeah.
Wear your mask.
The answer to that, wear your mask.
So on the law side, they said we can get fined up to, was it 5,000?
The judge is the one that ultimately makes the fines. So the judge can, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'll be full disclosure. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Again, on my professional side, you go to court, and depending on the severity of the citation, the judges usually will just kind of just dismiss it, and depending, and if an officer writes in there's a section on the citation where he or she can write notes, and if they write stuff on that citation, and if you read your citation, if he or she writes stuff, then you almost guarantee you're gonna get fined. Because usually like that's when you're like, oh, okay, person was combative, wasn't listening, very argumentative, and so that's why you go to court, because you can plead your case. You're allowed and afforded that due process. You can say, hey, judge, this is what happened, what's going on. And then the judge will say, well, according to the officer's, notes on the citation, and they may call the officer to come in too. So it just depends. But the judge ultimately makes the decision in terms of the fine. I hope that makes sense.
Yep, totally. And then, so the wearing the mask, that's everywhere now, yeah? Everywhere we go, we got to wear a mask.
You know, and it just depends because some places like they'll make an exception. I've even my wife and I was at a restaurant just a few nights ago, and we're sitting down, and you had these people wearing the mask and then lifting them up and eating. You don't need the mask on where you're eating. You can sit down and just take them off. You know, the restaurants allow you to do that. So it depends on places. Banks will tell you don't have to wear the mask for obvious reasons.
Yeah. You rob the bank.
Yeah, for obvious reasons, right? You know, I mean, if you walk in here with a ski mask, ole, you know, you know. But you get the regular kind mask, I can see. But you know, I mean, it just depends on the business, you know, that allows you to say, hey, you know, please wear your mask, and you know, the business will pretty much have a sign to let you know.
Right on. In case everybody's watching, you guys don't know, my cousin Don was a police officer for a long time. Not only that, he can drop some beats on you guys' face with his DJing, the MC parties.
Nah, send them to you guys. You guys can do them, but I'm old fart already. I'm not doing it. Leave it to the young boys.
You can send them to us, but we're not as professional as you, not yet. You don't want to put your name on that. Oh, I'm going to send you to these guys. You're good. Don't put your name on that. Come watch us first and then decide.
Not even, bro. Yeah. Not even.
So we was talking with everybody trying to figure out, like, because I know in the police department you did the community side, where you did a lot of stuff with the community. A lot of people was worried about the, you know, kids getting taken, the sex trafficking stuff. So even me and Doug trying to research some stuff that we could maybe give people tips on how they can protect themselves or be aware. That stuff's is crazy, you know?
Yeah, that's the new hot topic now, you know, but, you know, child and sex trafficking has been around for a while. Yeah. It's just now it's much more prevalent than how it is, right? You're hearing, you know, we've been hearing stories of, you know, a bunch of our keiki out there on Hawaii Island, you know, and then we're hearing more and more here on Oahu, you know, and I think I just joined a Facebook page about, you know, with bringing awareness, you know, and protecting our keiki, and, you know, and just bringing awareness to everybody and people just helping each other out and stuff. And so I believe the federal side, because a lot of it is more of like the federal task force has something like that. I haven't heard anything on the local side in terms of like HPD having like a child sex trafficking task force to kind of go out and do stuff like that. So at least not yet. We should though. We should, because it's important, you know. So I'm not sure how the chief is trying to do that. So I actually have her number at speed dial. So maybe I'll just shoot her a text. I was like, hey, what's up?
Hey,
Chief B, well, what's your thoughts about this? But I'm talking to two brothers right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You was wondering, Chief, huh?
By the way,
because a few weeks ago, I guess Dubs had an experience with that, bro, at your house, where his daughter noticed a strange car parked outside with a guy inside
in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And so stuff like that, any suspicious activity, call 911. Just get on the phone, call 911, and just say, hey, we get these guys out here. They shouldn't be here, you know, and, you know, like if you can just have an officer just swing by, talk to these guys out here, because we've never seen this car or van, and they've been sitting idle out here for like the last 20-30 minutes, and it's making us uncomfortable. That's a legit 911 call. You can call for stuff like that. Yeah, you'd be surprised the kind of calls we get, brothers. Like just a couple nights ago, I got a call, and I kid you not, this was the call. The caller wants to know there's a bird on her ledge that's chirping, and she wants to know what kind of bird it is.
Yeah. Tell her ask Google.
That's what, and I getting sent to something like that. So I responded to dispatcher, and I said, "Okay, 10-4 Central, bird whisperer, proceed." You know, so like we get called to all funky kind of stuff.
I always knew you was a bird whisperer.
So my friend, you heard that, huh? Call the cops, because you know my friend, he from Palolo. I guess what he did.
You went outside, you can call him.
You went outside, go.
Yeah. So, you know, and I couldn't even lie. Sometimes that's even better. We gotta go old school housing sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, let them know, like, hey, we see you. We're not afraid of you. Yeah. Get the F out of our neighborhood. You know, we'll take care of you.
Cool, though. That was cool. Though. When I went outside, they left.
He was good.
That's good. That's good because you got to think, right? So what I always tell people, and again, I'm going to revert back to when I used to do community policing, and I would, teach things to like the kids and or just even the parents. Like this is how you deter crime, right? A lot of times you got to think criminals, they're just like cockroaches. They always will go and hide in the dark. The moment you turn the light on, what happened? The cockroaches, they all scatter.
Yeah.
Same concept. You bring awareness and you bring attention to them, they're gonna most likely bounce. Yeah. The only exception sometimes is if they high on something. Then you got to be careful. Yeah. Like I've wrestled like, and again, I'm not trying to, dime out any specific race, but we wrestled this brother was like 5'0", Asian guy, and it took 6 of us to kind of keep him down because he was high on ice and PCP.
They don't even know what's going on. They don't,
and they have no idea what's going on. Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah, but so Dubs, when you approach as they're driving off, you got a picture just in case,
Yes, I did.
It's just weird in case they return or something happened in the neighborhood.
Take a picture of him. Take a picture of the license plate.
Yeah,
it's always best. Always best. Yeah.
I got that idea from you, my friend.
like I tell a lot of people, it's like I know in the heat of the moment it's hard, but the best description you can get of the people, the person, you know what I mean, car description. I mean, I know HP, but even in security, we've been doing that. I've been working security. That's my only profession. So,
yeah,
detailed descriptions is the best thing you can ever do. I know it's crazy trying to fight people off, but if you can collect some of that information while that's going on.
Yeah, and funny you said that because I'm going to revert back when I did community policing at one point in my career when I would go to the elementary schools and I would do assemblies for kids and the parents. Like I said, look, for those of us that remember this song, this is how the best way, and I titled it "How to Describe a Suspect," and the song was head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Right, you start from the top all the way down. That's what you look at. At the top, they're wearing a hat, clothes, tattoos, scars, that kind of stuff. If it involves a vehicle, first thing you want to do is always look at the license plate. If you can memorize or take a picture, because that's the first thing when you call 911, they're gonna ask, "Did you get a license plate?" Yeah, because if you say, "I was on a white Honda Civic," okay, get about 1,000 of those. You know what I mean? Yeah. So easy when there's a license plate, we can narrow down the search and kind of be more specific, kind of thing. Yeah. See, look how easy that was.
Yeah,
that's how easy it was. Again, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so a lot of my friends asked me about like because of that, you know what I mean, the kids getting taken and stuff like that, if they should carry on them. Well, I was like, I don't even think we can,
Yeah. So current, yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Vance.
I don't know if you want to do that anyways, because I always said you can't. I mean, even if you do that, if that person overpower you and take them from you, now you endangered on that end. You know what I mean? And plus, when you get kids, I mean, it's hard to have them around kids. You gotta make sure. I know there's proper ways too, because Ed, you see Ed and his stuff. He got a whole armory of weapons and stuff like that.
That guy got issues though.
You gotta buy safes. You gotta lock them up. You gotta do all kinds of stuff. A lot of people in Hawaii, I know them. They just have guns and they just putting them in a closet in one box or something. That's not.
Yeah, you know what? This year makes 20 years of me being with HPD, and I feel very blessed and fortunate that both of my sons have never touched any of my guns. Mm-hmm. And again, it's just education and awareness. Yep. Like I remember, I can even remember one time, like I'll tell the boys, I'll tell one of my sons, "Hey, grab Dad's bag, and that's where my gun belt and my weapons are." Mm-hmm. And they're like, "You know what, Dad? No, you told us not to grab, so we're not gonna grab it." So I was like, "Oh yeah," I catch myself like, "Yeah, that's okay," and I'll grab. So it's education and awareness. In terms of having our brothers or sisters out here, especially here on the statewide, to carry and conceal. Currently, there's no the law hasn't been passed for CCW carry and conceal, so it's illegal. Yeah, and so but you bring up a great point. But you bring up a great point, Fats. Like, even if they were to carry, something happens, who's to say that you're stronger than that person?
Yeah.
You don't know, right? And you don't know what kind of training or or background, martial arts background that they have, and they're going to overpower you, And again, if they're on drugs, good luck, So I mean, it's a really, really tough situation. I actually, a lot of guys would message me and say, "Hey, how come we no more conceal and carry?" I was like, bro, I just want to cop. I'm not a lawmaker. I only enforce the law. Yeah, but personally, I'm a Second Amendment. I'm for that. I'm actually for concealed and carry, but I think there needs to be a vetted process to go through. So like what you're talking about, like Ed them in Vegas. You can do that. You can conceal and carry in Vegas. That's the difference. Here you cannot, right? And so I know that there's a bunch of people that want to do it and that are trying to support that. I would personally support it. It's just I think if they can go through the proper vetted process, background check, make sure you're not cuckoo, at least not too cuckoo, because how they can pass them, and that's going to open up Pandora's box of all kinds of stuff, and then especially for us at work. Go ahead.
Because a lot of people, like, I see them, they pull their gun just off of a verbal argument. They pull them out.
Or you get road rage.
There's no reason to pull a gun, but they just feel like because they can conceal carry that, if they make it up in their head that I feel threatened, I'm just gonna pull them out, and I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be protected, but it's not like that.
Yeah. So that would be the opposition, the guys on the other side saying, so how about this, right? You guys remember that one case a couple years ago, the H1 freeway off of Pro City, the guy and his kids, like, I don't know, something happened, and the guy got out and went talk to that one older gentleman.
Yeah.
And then he went snappy, came out, shoot the guy right. Yeah, the old man shoot him right in front of his kids. Yeah. Right. So stuff like that. So the opposition will say, well, look at these cases, And again, I think it's just being responsible. But again, that's one whole different topic. That's crazy.
Some people just can't be responsible, bro.
Cannot, bro.
When they get something like that, they feel there's the law, and they think they can do whatever they like. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But a lot of people ask me. I don't know why they asked me, but they asked me, and I told them I'm pretty sure that's not legal in Hawaii. Concealed carry, because I know they've been talking about it for a long time. I was like, not over here.
Yeah, and the crazy part about the concealed and carry, the law states, is that only the chief of police can sign off on it. So currently, our chief, she doesn't want it, which is why she's not signing off of approving the concealed and carry, because she approves it. I think it goes to the ledge, and the ledge makes it, and they make the law go through, and should be good. But she feels, and again, that's her kuleana, like with any chief, that it's much safer that if we don't have it. And again, those that are Second Amendment activists will disagree, and I can see both points on both sides. Right? Because the concealed and carry, you get those that they cannot fight, but they're going to use to protect themselves. Something happens, and I'm referring more to like the females. They had something where, heaven forbid, they get raped. Having a concealed and carry would prevent that, possibly. Right. So I mean, there's many different arguments.
A lot of bads. Not a lot of bads, but goods and bads.
Of course, pros and cons behind it, as with anything. Yeah.
That's what I said. No matter what decision we make, it always gonna come with cons.
Always. Yeah.
Even the people we vote for, no matter who you vote for, there's gonna be some cons in there.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Then at the top, there's always gonna be some cons.
Always, yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of perfect, but nah.
But here's the advantage with the three of us, because of our background and where we grew up. Right, we housing boys. Right, you cannot con a con. That's not such a good policeman. You don't even lie to me, but especially the young kids, like, bro, what you're trying to learn is what I'm trying to forget. Come on, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
We always talk to each other about that, because when we gotta go grab students, they always play the victim. It's like, come on, brother. No, it's the teacher's fault. It's the teacher's fault. The teacher came today just for fuck with you today. I was like,
it's just, bro.
She don't like me. No.
She don't like me.
That's and that's funny, right? And always like, hey, dumbass, I was born at night, not last night. Try again. you know. So
Yeah. So yeah, even talking about schools, because we work at school, but do you think it's gotten worse? Like the kids, like, because even us, we seen it gradually get worse, but we don't know if it's like
Just
a
us.
serious, just us, or is it happening all over?
yeah, and because I way older than you two freaking youngins.
Yeah.
Always.
I don't. Bro, I'll be 50 next year. I'll be 49 in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
I think it has gotten worse, and here's the reason why. I think is you have social media, you get internet, you get all these influences that are out there. You have TV shows that you get the kids are talking back to their parents, and then you have those young kids that are going and turning on and suing their parents. Who the hell does that? Wow, that's mean. You know what I mean? Granted, like you get the high profile guys and stuff, and you have the kids get taken advantage of and the parents spend all their money. Okay, I can see that, but you get those that, and then, they use the law against the parents. Yeah, hit me, I'm gonna call the parents, I'm gonna call the cops, and I've had several calls like that. We show up, bro, and it's like, oh yeah, my mom would hit me, how come she didn't hit you? Oh, I disrespected her. I said, you lucky she never killed you. Like, good for you. Like, I should ask your mom so I can slap your face. You know what I mean? And that's what I get investigated for that. But oh well, you know what I mean? At some point, these kids, like, they just feel like they can do whatever. And then at the same time, I think for some parents, part of the reason why is they become friends with the kids, not parents.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not your friend, bro. I'm your dad, bro. Don't get that twisted. You know what I mean? We can laugh and joke, but when I tell you something, get your ass up. You know what I mean? No more of that. And so, and I think part of it is all of us can agree, right? All of us can agree is that we always want to give better for our children. Stuff we never have when we grew up. I can see that. Yeah.
So we have a question from one of the followers, Don. He said,
I saw Matthew. Yeah.
But we can at the same time. Us locals and the Hawaiians don't listen. What about pepper spray?
Yeah, so that's legal. So they actually sell it. You can have pepper spray or mace. So you can have that. Not taser. I know somebody might bring up taser. So taser is still illegal to have, although law enforcement has it. It's not non-taser. So yeah. So
the question is,
I was going to bring up that, because would you be scared of this or scared of this?
Yeah.
Hey,
when I hear that, I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, but and you know what? We just transitioning to the newer taser that we got, and so at one point in my career, I was one of the taser master trainers for HPD.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I went to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was trained in it was called the X26 back then. But the new taser, and I just got it about a month ago. But this new taser is unreal. Once you hear the sparks come out, the normal person, if they have the right frame of mind, will go, okay, I'm sorry about it. Yeah, you know what, just arrest me.
Yeah.
Like that's how badass the team is.
Yeah.
And then if you still challenge us, I'm gonna be honest, but I cannot wait for shoot them. Like, I just wait for somebody for give me the justifications for shoot them. Woo, that would be fun.
I think you might qualify
worst day of their life.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. If I heard that, I'll be on the ground. Okay, you got it.
But I'm gonna tell you, the taser is no joke. I've been exposed, meaning I got shot by the taser at least 7 times. Just as a master taser instructor, you get exposed just so that, like, when you train or you got to go to court or you train where we train our officers, will say, hey, this is the type of exposure and the feeling they'll get. So when our officers go through taser training, they have an option to be tased or not. So, and we give them small kind of pressure. I tell them, hey, take them, bro. Take them so you can feel how this is like. So it's a great tool.
Yes. Don't want to get tased.
Did we lose Fats? Yeah.
No. When he does that, he's doing his wardrobe change.
Got it. Yeah, you gotta change his shirt. He's sweating.
It's
like shirt number 4.
Shirt
number 5.
there
we go.
Whoa.
It's like magic, bro.
Hey,
magic, bro.
Are you a magician?
Nope.
I
Only
never
when this you saw that already. So we don't need to
me,
share that with
bro.
everybody else.
Well, you going Christmas colors? You going red? Then you went green?
know.
What's up? Boo? What's up?
What color
I
is your
do
pants? The
Huh?
color of your pants, my friend.
Wouldn't you want to know that?
He not wearing any. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's why he's not standing up.
That's why he's Robert Kekalaing this stuff right now.
Yeah, on top,
Only
no bottom.
Top half suit, huh?
That's it,
On
bro.
the bottom. Yeah, it's crazy. So, hey, even at school, a lot of people was talking about us as security carrying on campus. But I know in California they have actual school police officers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think
So
they would?
even it, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
You think they would consider that school police officers?
Yeah, it just depends on the overall budget for the department. So, like for example, Maui has one. They have a program. It's called an SRO. It's a school resource officer.
Officer, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they have. They have SROs in a few schools. In fact, one of my good friends, he's a musician, Marvin Tivanga. He's out there in Maui. That's his assignment. He's out there in the
Brother's
schools.
actually a cop on campus in Kauai too.
His brother.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. How long have you been with KPD?
Yeah, I think like 5 years now.
Oh, okay. Right on, bro.
He was at Waimea, now he's at Kapar right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you think more schools should use school officers?
I think you guys do a great job. Again, you know, if we compare ourselves to those on the continent,
Yeah, we're totally different.
We real different. Bro. We're real different because our campus security guards, like, they take care. They can handle their own. I think a little bit different up there. Yeah.
Pepper balls.
I know, I saw that. Yeah, that little pepper balls is different because now you're gonna have to. There's a projectile that has to shoot the pepper ball.
Yeah.
Like if you had a paintball gun and they hit him with a, you know, I mean, if the guy's doing bad to you and you shoot him with a pepper ball, I have no problem. But I don't make the laws, bro. I won't be honest with you. I get guys come in, the guy's trying to steal my purse or my bag. Or what you did? Oh, bro, just, you know, spray with mace or whatever. Like, hey, good job. Let me shake your hand. Okay, and then we go arrest the idiot. So I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I you know.
Not only that, it's just hard to carry. You can carry one paintball gun wherever you go.
Yeah, kind of hard for hide the paintball gun.
Yeah.
Cannot do that.
What?
Look gonna be a ninja sword standing up over here the whole time.
Yeah.
They got an extra 20 pounds right there.
Yeah. That's nuts. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, man. From when I started at the school to now, it got them worse. But we know what the problem is. Me and Dubs, we know what the problem is.
I am almost certain I know what it is too as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do where we got to carry a weapon or all that kind.
Nope.
We don't need that because we already know
from
that.
the top. I know it's from the top. I know
Yeah,
that. I know that. Yeah.
it's crazy because
I know when you have a principal or you have those that make a decision, think that your jobs are second to none. That's when we have an issue. When your job is to ensure the safety and wellness of every student that comes on campus. They don't realize that. And the only time they will is when something happens. And by that time, it's
only
too
time.
late.
Too late.
It's too late.
Too late. We see that.
And then they like make stuff. Like, oh, now you like give us stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, wait till somebody get hurt first?
You know what's crazy? I don't think anybody knows this, but we're the least paid on campus. On top of all of that,
We're at the bottom of that totem pole.
that's bottom. But hey,
That's
it
crazy,
is
bro.
what it is. You know what I mean? But
That's crazy. HPD is hiring, brothers. HPD is hiring.
I know.
Right now.
can I run?
Starting pay is $65,000 for a GED high school diploma right now. Right now, the chief is trying to fill a whole bunch of slots because there will possibly be a hiring freeze next July. So she's trying to get as many recruits in as possible. And I've been kind of sending the word out. If there's any time to get into the department, is right now because she's trying to get as many cops out there, as possible. So.
We have a question for you, Don. I don't bring them up on the screen. You can check it out and maybe answer it. If not, then that's all good.
Kamalani Cavallis, given the police brutality media has been exposing during this pandemic, what is HPD doing with their own force to prevent such a thing happening? That is a great question, Kamalani. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to say, because this talk has been going around in our squad rooms, amongst our commanders, and even amongst us, like when we're at 7-Eleven drinking free soda. When we're just talking stories. So the difference between us and the continent is, you got to realize, is number one, Hawaii is not like the mainland.
Yeah,
I know you can agree with that. And the reason for that is, those of us that are patrol, many of them live in the area they work in, so they have a vested interest to serve the community. Yeah. You want to talk about numbers, because I know the newspaper came out a couple of weeks with saying that they've been noticing more shootings in HPD, and shooting has gone up 200%. Well, yeah, shooting last year there was 12 shootings, and out of 12, 8 of them died. People died because of HPD shooting. And what they fail to share is that out of all 8 of them, they wouldn't shoot us first. These guys are career criminals. The only mean is to hurt people, hurt others, hurt the community, and they don't care about everybody else. And so, the media fails to show that. At the same time, there is layers and layers of training that we have in recruit school, as well as what we call annual recall training. So once a year, we get trained, we got to requalify with our firearms. We got to requalify in CPR and all these different things. We get bias-based profile training. We get training on how to deal and conduct with the public. And it's funny because my wife and I had this conversation, and granted, again, I'm not going to lie. There are cops that are out there in HPD that shouldn't be cops. I'll be very transparent and open with you guys. These fools need to either be removed or get out, because they shouldn't be cops, because many times they give us a bad rep because of the way that they treat the public, But during the because of the pandemic and stuff, we've been getting a lot of online training, and so we've been very fortunate that our officers are responding to these things and saying, hey, yeah, what, we got to take care of communities. We got to take care of one another, and I think what makes us very different from the world is what binds all of our islands together, and that's the Aloha spirit, right? We grew up in a way where, nowhere in the world that you can meet somebody for one time, and then at the end you have your kids, you meet a stranger, and you guys talk story, and you guys are ma and pono with each other, and by the time they leave, your kids are telling, oh, okay, uncle, bye, nice to meet you, right? That's the difference,
right?
That's the difference, And again, is HPD perfect? Absolutely not. Yeah, we're not perfect. Again, nobody is. Can it be better? Yeah, it always can be better, but I think we're definitely not like what it is on the continent. Yeah, you look at Seattle, you look at Minneapolis, you look at New York, where you have these lawmakers are taking monies away from our officers, and that one small infraction, they talk to somebody and the person gets offended, they get fired. That's unreal. Now these guys don't even go out and answer phone, answer 911 calls, tying their hands for those that are protecting the public. Yeah. So, Kamalani, I hope that answers your question. If not, let me know.
Right.
That's this was her response was
vested interest. Absolutely. Yeah. And look, the island's so small. You and I know this. We meet somebody for the first time. We go down to the local questions, right? Hey, where you from? What high school you went? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's your family? So yeah, absolutely. I'm very transparent when we talk about that, right? And every organization, you get those bad people that make it bad for everybody, right? You're like Fats and Dubs, I think Edward, when he was here, he would always post about a certain individual sleeping all the time at work.
He's still sleeping.
He's still sleeping. So my question is, why is he still there?
Because how much times we bring them up, and they always tell us, well, at this point, if we do the kind, it's like the first time it ever happened, because they never did on paper trail on him.
Yep.
Exactly.
No paper trail. They try to squash it right there because why? Because we get union. They don't like get involved with the union, all that kind of stuff. But it makes it hard on us because we got to pick up where he leave off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you gotta pick up his slack because his
Yep.
ass is sleeping,
Yep.
right?
All the
I
time.
get it.
hilarious because
I get
parents
it.
show up to come to a meeting. You know the guy in the front. He's just sleeping at this. We know.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
But we get once again, everybody, thank you for joining in. Serious Sundays. We have Officer Dom from Wiener in the house answering some questions that you guys might have. We have another question right there. If you can take
Shoots.
this one.
Yeah,
It's from my brother. Not my cop brother, my National Guard brother.
yeah. Do you think it should be a stand and defend state? Yeah, you know, I again as a 2A supporter, I think so. Samson, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think so. Again, it just it depends because the vetting process is really what's gonna be the big issue. Yeah, is like can these guys that does hold and carry a firearm, can they be responsible enough? Right. And so I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Yes. Does
Yeah.
anyone know what Dubs thinks?
Yeah.
Tell us what you think, bro.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground, player.
I think so.
Now it's hard too. You know what I mean? Like you said, even me, I agree with that. I believe everybody should be able to do that. But at the same time, I feel like we're not there yet as a state. You know what I mean? Like we don't have that big of issues that we got to. But at the same time, do we have to wait till we get there? Or if they carry, will it prevent us from being that, getting to that point?
Right. Right.
That's hard. And I'm glad I'm not the guys that making those decisions because that's hard.
Right. And it's a toss up because it could
Yeah.
go both either way. That's the
Mhm.
thing, right? It's a toss up. It could go either way. So just trust and believe.
Kamalani said,
Not in waste.
okay, too much crazy.
Too much crazy. Yeah, too
Yeah.
much crazy. And that's the hard part. We gotta vet it. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, everybody has a
Yeah.
bad experience.
Mahalo, brother Matt. Yeah, just I mean, if you take the time to even stop and talk to a policeman, just try talk and see what it, how they are, and and if they feel you do you wrong, I always tell this to the community. If you're on Facebook, especially on Stolen Stuff Hawaii, I'm very vocal on there. I get there and I defend what I feel is right on HPD, but at the same time, if we're wrong, I'll call it out. Say, yeah, we was wrong with that.
Right.
And I'm gonna be first to admit, so yeah. I think there was Dubs, you put up that comment somebody was writing about they should feel like they should defend themselves and not run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Samson? Oh, absolutely. Right. And again, it just depends on the situation.
Mhm.
Right. It just depends on the situation. If your family is in danger, there's like 6 of you and one guy, and if the guy's holding the gun, you're gonna do what you have to do. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So again, every situation is very, very different. In law enforcement work, it's never black and white. There's always that gray area. So when you ask any cop that's a seasoned cop, and you ask them a question, don't be surprised. They start their answer with, "It depends,"
Yeah.
because it just depends on the situation. Yeah, that's really all it is. Yeah, a lot of them are in National Guard. Yeah, much respect and thank you for your service, bro. Thank you.
He don't do nothing.
Oh, unreal.
You don't get the text message on the side. Now he'll put them up over here.
I still, yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. I apologize for jumping on late, but I'd love
that was perfect.
jump in and I'd love to join you guys, if you would still allow me, and then just bring it in with different perspective from the law enforcement side or just anything.
That's what we needed. Yeah, that's exactly what
said, we needed that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody right
And
now,
that way,
cops like the bad people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said,
and that way it allows the community to ask and let them know. I'll jump on. I'll answer any other questions I can without me violating policies and procedures. And you already know me, but if you haven't noticed, I'm very transparent. I'm gonna tell you if this is what it is. I can within my purview that I can. The last thing, if it's okay, if I can share with you guys.
go ahead.
There's a law that's going through and through the Senate, through the legislature, and it's actually tomorrow. Actually, all our HPD members, all our cops are actually rallying tomorrow at the state capitol at 10 a.m. from 10 to 1. And there's this bill that's going through. It's called the House Bill HB 285. What that is they want to release our officers' names anytime they get disciplined from like a 1-day suspension to whenever. So currently, the way the law stands right now is if an officer is fired and or terminated, their names are released to the public. It's like that for anybody, even the community, even the public too. They get arrested, the names released out to the public. Officers are in the same light too as well. What this bill is doing is, let's say I go to work and I'm missing 5 reports, and then they investigate me and I get suspended 1 day. They want to release my 1-day suspension out to the public. And what that is and which is fine. The issue we have on the union side is that we haven't been afforded our due process, meaning like so they're punishing us. We're guilty before even proven innocent.
Innocent.
So they're actually and so they're already handing down the charge without us even getting affording our due process. Where like, hey, wait a second, do the investigation, only to find out that the reason why it was late is because there was a glitch in the system. I'm just giving you an example. Why the reports are late. So what happens is the name is released to the public, and all it says is Officer Famuina suspended 1 day, and it doesn't show why or anything.
No details.
Right? So, no details. So if you could imagine, like that goes out. My son, who's at Kamehameha, he'll be a senior. They see the name, and if it's a Ohana that just hate cops with every fiber of their being, say, "Hey, that's Jonas dad." And then the boy will say, like, "Right, yeah, see, look, they all dirty." And then they go to school, and then, "Hey, Jonah, I saw your dad's name on the news, but he was a dirty cop." And then the bullying and the cyberbullying, So it goes way beyond just the officer. So so that's
taking that whole process of what it's going to affect on you and your family.
Yeah, especially if they're good cops, because it ruins their credibility, and that's crazy.
So they're not affording us our due process, so they're circumventing that to just release our names, and so that's what we're fighting against. Hey, give us the due process, but the law, they're trying to sneak this law through, and they're doing that because of what's going on nationwide. So our thing is, look, you guys are lawmakers. We voted you guys in. Can you stop following and maybe start leading? You know what I mean? Make it different, bro. Don't be followers. Be leaders. That's why we put your asses in office.
Be the change.
Lead. Be the change. Create change. Invoke change. That's what we're all about. So sorry, I will get off my soapbox.
No, you're good. So, do you think everybody should get out there and vote?
There's you can, vote in general. You're talking about voting in general. Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely, you should vote. That's why you vote, because you want the right people in there.
My friend right there, I told him, and I even tagged him on register to vote, and he said he cannot vote. I don't know why. You're not illegal.
I'm from Mexico.
See, I don't have time for that sense. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know if I'm gonna be honest.
I'll run for council. I'm voting.
But if I gonna run for something, I don't think small, bro. I don't go for mayor, bro. We'll go bigger than that. Yeah. But Kamalani, yes, vote. Your vote matters. Your vote matters, right?
Vote, my friend. Yeah.
No vote, no grumble.
Yep.
Simply as that. No vote, no grumble. Right. So
my friends, send me that link. I want to vote.
Yeah. So
So it had to come from you in order for my friend vote, because I've been telling him all this time, and he knows, like, vote.
Vote, bro. It matters. Right? You know what? And I don't want to start any argument, and I think this is the truth. If you're talking about a national scale, I'll tell you about Cheeto Man going to be president again. Trump's going to be president again.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And people ask me all the time, are you a Trump supporter? My answer is always this: I'm a Trump supporter just as much as I was an Obama supporter. He's my president. So I will support that. Right?
He's the president. Yeah.
That's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Be mad and swear, and like, no matter what you say or do, that's still the president.
Yep.
Right?
He's still the president. Yeah.
And if Hillary was the president, which I don't care for, I would support her too. That's the honest truth,
Yep.
right?
That's
Because
our leader.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You cannot,
Once they're voted in, it is what it is, my friend.
right? Which is why, Fats, your friend should vote.
Yes. Yes.
See that? Yeah.
I tagged everybody when voter registration came up. I shared it, tagged it. Vote, my friend. Go absentee ballot. You don't need to leave your house.
Yeah. And you know what, Samson, the issue with the votes, with the politicians here is, right, it's the definition of insanity. We keep voting for the same people in, expecting a different results. We have to change. It's no secret Hawaii is a democratic state. But if the Democrats aren't doing their job, then maybe perhaps we should look somewhere else.
Yep.
Not look at the party, but look at the individual.
A
I
person,
sound like a
yeah.
politician. I hate that. I don't want to sound like a politician. I don't.
Yeah, I'm voting you in.
Don't, bro.
When you're running 2020, 2022.
That I guess that would make like 4 votes right there. Nah.
Yeah.
You got us.
But that's the truth, though. Like sometimes you gotta stop looking at the party and look at the individual, right? Do the research. That's what the internet is there. Do your due diligence. See what they stand for, what their platform. Not because you look at a ballot, it's like, I think I know that name. I go vote for that person. You know, and then you realize that they go everything against. So yeah.
That's
you just gotta do your due diligence.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I voted for Josh Green. I saw his name on the ballot. I was like, "Hey, this
I know
guy."
this guy. I heard this name before. Oh, he looked pretty cool, but this guy looked pretty. Yeah, this guy looked pretty pimp. I go vote for him because he looked a certain way.
It was Dr. Green. I was like, Dr. Green. What kind of doctor are we talking about, Dr.
I
Green?
got a fast story about Dr. Josh Green. So we did his 50th birthday party, right?
Yes, we did.
And only my friend right there knew what was happening that night. He almost ruined it by telling everybody he was running for mayor.
Governor.
Governor. Yeah.
He
Hey,
almost said him before the party. Nobody knew. This guy almost said him before the party.
you know how you do. You know, as an entertainer, you're gonna like say, "Hey, hello, everybody, welcome. We're celebrating this, and this is what's happening." I was this close, but I never know it was a secret. But that's why I turned out and told him when he was like, "Okay, I just gonna let everybody know tonight." When he made his speech, I'm running for governor. I was like, "Oh shit!" Look at him. I was like, I was this close at the beginning for saying, "Hey, congratulations, he could be running for governor." All of that. I was like, "Dang, good day, man."
Yeah. And you know what? I'd like to hear more of what Josh Green's stance is in terms of what his platform is, aside from, because of course he's obviously the COVID expert who we look for, right? But I'd like to hear like what else, he brings to the table. Like, to be fair,
Yeah.
because
a lot of people
not just. Sorry, go ahead, Fats.
No, because you're right. Because a lot of people gonna vote for him just because of his position during the COVID, right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But they don't know what he's all about.
That.
Yeah.
Beyond that. Yeah. You gotta look beyond like just okay, he's awesome in COVID. How about the other things? Like, are you well versed? Do you know the other issues and concerns? What's your standpoint about the Kanaka Iwi? What's your standpoint about the plight of the indigenous people? Do you support them? Do you? And if he doesn't, think about it.
Because he wasn't born and raised here. Even we heard that at his party, he came here and he ran and he became. So he doesn't have the investment that other people have, right?
So again, do your due diligence. Just because he's awesome at COVID, which is great, that is for now, but you gotta check out what their platform and what their stance is, right? And see what you see what your values, if that matches up with the candidate's values. Right? Yeah. And Samson, unfortunately, a candidate that encompasses all, that's just like on Unicorn. There's no such thing. So far. Yeah. So far. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So we good? Thank you, brother.
Right on.
It, bro.
Yeah. Hey, we enjoyed it. Because like I said, way more knowledge than we did in this situation. We tried to do our research, but even that is hard.
Yes. It is. Yep.
You gotta dive deep.
I'd be more than honored to jump in with you guys on a weekly basis, talk about all kinds of stuff, not just police stuff, any kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Any kind.
No, because
wind down.
we really like come out for the low E, like how you're saying.
Yes.
Even Dubs and his family is down to do that.
Yeah, bro. Let us know.
And we like,
and you know what? We'll text. So,
yeah,
go ahead.
because I like videotape the whole, the whole process that we do. and then we can put them up on this or on our page and
Yes.
Yeah.
share them with everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. Awesome. Thanks for coming by.
Once again,
Thank you,
thank you so
brothers.
much. Be safe. Thank you for all you do for us. Be safe.
Thanks,
Thanks for the
Don.
comments out there. You guys take care, bro. I love you guys. Take care.
Oh, take care. Pick up.
Okay, guys, I
I
love
gotta
you
get
too.
ready. I gotta go work. Somebody go to
Yeah.
Have response.
Hey, I hope everybody enjoyed that. You know.
Yes, everybody. Once again, like he said, you guys can message him. I mean, he's not here to look at you in a bad way. You got something to ask, message him. He'll
Yeah.
be on, and if not, he'll be probably coming on weekly now with us and just speaking, answering questions, anything. Because
But like, if you guys have any questions or topics you guys want us to cover, let us know. Comment that now. We'll be on for like the next 4.5 minutes, so you guys can put all of that on there. I'll note it all down. We'll find the right people that
yes, we're
that
trying
can
to
help answer all of those questions.
yes, Sam.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you,
what we were talking about earlier. Remember, Powerball to fund the schools.
yes. Like we said, we're like Kamalani said, we're led to believe that our state is only a hospitality state, tourism industry. That's it. But like we said, because of this, everything got shut down. So we need to figure out something that, in case this ever happens, we don't shut that down. And like we mentioned earlier, bring back Speak Fire. Yeah, we should. Like we said earlier, it might be legalizing some stuff they don't want to legalize, which is gambling. And I said, even if they want to do gambling, just bring back the Powerball. Yeah, bring that. We can do lottery tickets. That'll
Right.
help pay for a lot of things.
That's gambling, but controlled gambling.
Hmm.
You can control that.
But then, like I told my friend, I had a conversation with somebody on Friday night, and they even told me there's other places that have legalized gambling that don't allow their residents to gamble. It is illegal for the residents to gamble. If you're worried about that getting out of hand, because if some people are addicted to gambling and they live here in Hawaii, the only time they actually gamble is when they go Vegas. If not, it's like game rooms, or if you guys play bingo online.
Roll with
Facebook bingo. That's another way of getting your gambling fix. Just lottery. That's what we said. That was the one thing we said. Just lottery.
You're right. And make sure to rate the bill where the money is gonna go. That's a good one. I mean, like right now, like you said, fund schools.
Mhm.
Fund schools.
Big time
Right
good.
now, schools are gonna need it. They're gonna take a big hit.
Fund the schools. Pay down the rail. Give some to the rail, and take some of that tax load off of us.
Real oof.
Mm-hmm. Even marijuana. You know what I mean? If we there's like we all say, there's pros and cons to everything, right? But the states that did legalize marijuana, damn man, they poured a lot right back into their communities, their schools.
Governor, 4 years. You got my vote.
Do it.
Oh no. Once again, thank you for joining in. Serious Sundays. We'll be on for like another 2 minutes. You got a topic you want us to look up, or let us know about things you want to hear, because we're trying to bring, as much guests as we can on here to answer your questions.
There are some people I have in mind, and I'm telling you, I will contact them and try to get them on. And I talking politicians because I know there's a few we can get because we know them personally, right, my friend?
Politicians.
Yeah, we can get them to come on. We know them personally. We just haven't reached out, but we're gonna reach out. Yep, yep. Did you hear that guy is trying to run again? Right? Somebody said he's trying to run for office again, huh?
Yeah.
Not after he left us at the rail. Tell you that.
Our Kiki safety is in this upcoming school. Yes, it is. Oh no, you're right on that. Once again, we're gonna be having we're gonna try our best. Yeah.
Yeah. So I already had a couple of conversations about that, especially like elementary schools, even like the daycares, like Kama'aina kids, all kind of other places. Like they don't have security, and in this day and age where people just trying to take kids from their parents, their grandma, their aunties, they're trying to rip kids out of people's arms. What is stopping them from just walking onto in school and grabbing one kid? Good. So that we got to protect them. And we just had a 9-year-old girl this past week hang herself, commit suicide at 9 years old. You know what I mean? So there's lots of things we got to do to help protect. Social media is the hardest one. Those kind of stuff is crazy. But there is laws on social media and stuff like that.
Yes, my friend. Look, should write this one down. Shoot, it's a topic. Shit, it's a good topic to talk about next week.
What is that one?
Our KK safety in this upcoming school year.
Got him. Keep it there.
Screenshot.
Yeah.
Yes, well, everybody, we'd like to thank you guys for coming on to our show. We hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
Our Serious Sundays. Be aware, we'll be on again for our Wind Down Wednesdays. My friend, take it away.
Yeah. All right, everybody. If you guys are watching us on Facebook, go ahead and like the page. Don't forget to share. Also, again, we are on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube at It Is What It Is 808. And if you guys are watching us on YouTube, you can find us on Facebook at IIWII 808. I know everybody's got Instagram. You guys can follow us there at IIWII 808. If you guys are tweeters, you guys can find us at _808. Boom.
Boom. What we'd like to say, thank you guys for joining our Serious Sundays. Be safe and aloha.
Peace.
Peace out. We did a Duke, huh?